Hey, this is Andrew Brown. Let's talk about AWS Amplify, which is an opinionated framework and a fully managed infrastructure to allow developers to focus on building web apps and mobile applications. This is a very confusing service because there is an umbrella of things that are under AWS Amplify. So we have the CLI, which is used to interact with Amplify resources. We have the SDK, which you use client side. We have Amplify UI, which are UI components to quickly build up themes connected to AWS. We have Amplify hosting, which is for static website hosting. I also think it does like web application hosting. We have Amplify Studio, which is a visual development environment for building full stack web and mobile apps. And then there's Gen 2. And I just hate Amplify so much because they keep saying that they're focusing on developer experience, yet no matter how many times I pick up the service, and it's been like, what, 6 years or 5 years since I've been using this, year after year, hoping that this thing will be better, and I can never get through a single tutorial from their getting started stuff, and you really have to piece things together, and it's just a mess. So let's just talk about what AWS wants you to know, and I don't want you to waste your time learning this service. AWS Amplify has direct integrations with Cognito, API Gateway, AppSync, S3, DynamoDB, AWS Lambda, and I'm sure a whole host of other things. The big idea with Amplify is that they try to be JavaScript framework first to get people in. They tell you all the frameworks it works with. It works with regular JavaScript, but they seem to spend a lot of time around these components to make your life easier. Don't think it really worked out that well. AWS Amplify has Gen 2, which is currently in preview, but it's all over their marketing stuff, and they're telling you to use that right now. And the idea is that this is supposed to improve the developer experience, but it's supposed to be code first, which it should have always been code first, but they got really confused along the way. So, AWS Amplify just never seems to get it there. Despite how nice the people are in the team and the developer advocates and stuff like that, it just does not cross the line. It's really sad. One other thing that you need to know about AWS Amplify is that if you want to use Amazon Cognito, they used to have like an isolate library for it, for a client-side library when you wanted to integrate your own custom one, but you have to use the Amplify client-side SDK in order to interact with Cognito. Okay, so there used to be one that was separate, so unfortunately you have to bring that over. The nice thing is that AWS Amplify is modular, so that is great. But yeah, I will attempt a lab, and it's going to be a messy one, and I don't expect to finish it, but I just want to give you kind of an idea of what it looks like when you're utilizing it and where I'm going to stop and say, hey, I don't like this service, okay?